You, a miserable little sod! Parents got you down, friends abandon you, grades going down the drain. If only there was somebody to ease that pain. Well, let's get this production on the road. The name's Abra. Kadabra, Abra, and I am your fairy godparent. Mother, if you must know, though. Oh, I'd still be serving mother as father and... Oh, crumbs. Are you sure you aren't just tall for your age by any chance? I mean, what are they putting in your lunchboxes nowadays? 80 years ago it was cadmium and lead, and I'm sure you string beans got something new cooking in the kitchen right now, right? What you got? Asbestos, microplastics, mercury, cadmium... I already said that. No? No good? Ah, rats. All right, shut it down. Good practice run. Always gotta keep limp and limber, but let's get the big boss on the phone so we can get around to scrabbling our noggin. Toot sweet! Say, sport, be a doll and don't scream too much when the... Hey! That's not a toy! Criminy! I'd expect this disrespect from actual children, not you! Ugh. Just my luck. Well, your brain's gonna be fried anyways. It's not gonna hurt you to hear me babble. In fact, that'll probably be the least painful part of your day. At least that you'll remember. Don't that smart? Let's see. Kadabra, Abra, fairy godmother. I'm sent by fairy world to... Oh, that's the part you don't... Oh, thanks, kiddo. What a pal. I am sent by fairy world, an alternate dimension to Earth that... Oh, don't even sweat that. To take care of sad and lonely children. You know, tip the scales back in the favor of the vulnerable and oppressed. Toss David a slingshot. If we don't love the underdog, who will, right? You know. However, the rules are specifically children. Kids, tots, babies, squirts, whatever. Not the little, how you say, man-child, woman-child, adult No, that's different. I'm calling you childish, but old. Apparently childish enough that something in the system marked you as a potential candidate for a fairy godparent, clearly. That must be it. I mean, Kadabra, Abra, the comeback kid. Coming back, the total failure. A flop like this just isn't in my repertoire. I assure you, it's not. I don't make mistakes. That's why I got one of the... right. Criminy. How about we just say I don't make mistakes so much as I commit to them. Or don't? I'm sure after this kerfuffle I'll get another 1,000 years on the Vegas circuit and, well, I'll workshop it then. Let you know if I come up with anything better. K-Sport? Oh, I godparent on occasion. You know, it's sort of like... Oh, what's something you'd... Oh, like when you get a dog, right? You love it, you care for it, you give it treats, you scold it, you love it, I already said that. And then the universe rips it asunder away from you through explicit bylaws, and all of a sudden you have nothing. Nothing! I'm talking zip, zilch, zero, goose egg, but you still got the leash, the collar, the little toys, the stains, the memories, so on and so forth, and so on and so forth, and so on and so forth, and, well, let's just say that the last time I had a dog was about... hold on. What year is it? Yeah, perfect. I think the last time I was here was 1954, and my godchild was Mary Ellen Evans, and at the time 9-year-old girl with dreams of making it big on Broadway, but was mostly bedridden with polio. I don't know if I even got 10 years out of her before they were pulling me off the case, saying she didn't need me anymore. I mean, like she was really getting those high kicks without a little of that good old practical magic, but hey, you love it for as long as you have it, not as long as you love it, right? Anyways, I took a sabbatical from the game for a touch. I was good. Oh, I was good. But after MEE, I decided to focus on a little ME, if you know what I mean. Hit up Alpha Centauri. Have a wonderful little magic show in Fairy World, which, by the way, do you even know how impressive that is? I'm a fairy, a literal magical being, and yet the guard tricks I'm capable of are worth a front row seat just 'cause none of the flying fools can even consider how I did it. Magically. Without magic. I'm just that good. Oh, speaking of, watch the hands, not the mouth. Oh, that always gets them, don't it? Classic. Anywho, imagine my surprise when, at my most loose and limber, I'm back on the scene where I'm really meant to be anyways, and who do I stumble upon? Not an innocent little doe-eyed, dewy-eyed lamb, but just another wolf that goes out of their way to make the lives of my sweet subjects difficult. Now, I don't care if the only child in your life is the kid on the block. As a grown-up, you make life that much insurmountably harder for my clients, my children, to the point that a job like this exists at all. So, don't mind the Midwest goodbye. I cannot stand you. And I don't have to. I mean, literally, I do not have to stand, of course, but forget the authorities. If anybody needs a ring, it's my agent. Just so I can fire her for this gig. Because this is clearly, and I mean clearly, you see the threads, above my pay grade. Well, I got 2 minutes. What's your pitch? Forgive me for just being so, changeable, but as much as I love running circles around you, really, I do, you're one of the best, real stupid. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the matter. Clearly you're miserable enough to clock the system, even if only about half as powerless as your average rugrat, but actionable change is hard, baby. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. And let's face it, I call up the High Fairy Council, you get your brain so scrambled you can't even spell cat in Scrabble. I get bitted back to my adoring audience, sticking doves down my brow for the next millennia or so. You know, until I can hop back in the pot just to re-roll snake eyes. Neither of us are happy, or, well, I'm happy. Successful, rich, emotionally inaccessible if anyone wants to double back on that happiness check. And you are blissfully, forcefully, ignorantly happy. I'm just thinking, like ideating. We could help each other. But technically, if I were to be a responsible godparent, you need to talk me into it. Go ahead now. Talk me into it. Tell me why you're a sad, lonely little man, and just why in the world you, of all people, deserve a fairy godparent. Oh, golly, what a wonderful counter-argument. How could anybody say no to that? Dead to rights, you got me. You got me. I am sold. Well, now that the boring part's over, how about we make a little magic?